Alright, chat. After all of the technical difficulties, I now have everything fixed. And I know I said last time my plan was to go to the Nether. But for obvious reasons, incredibly obvious reasons, that being I fucking wasted 24 diamonds on 3 chest plates. I guess I could try. I haven't tried this yet. Okay, yeah. So we now have 3 diamond chest plates that we're never going to use, and we're low on diamonds. So I need to go back in the mines and get more diamonds. I also need a steady food source. So I'm going to get the food source first, tell you all a little story, a fun little story while I do that. And then, yeah, we'll figure it out from there. Alrighty, chat, I got to get some wood first, so I'm going to do that. But, yeah, quick little story time. So, recently, and by recently, like a couple weeks ago, I was supposed to throw out the first pitch at a baseball game. It was for work. And it was basically just because I'm a fucking badass, and there's no other reason. But yeah, the truth is I'm just like the most goated intern at my company. So they basically were like, hey Kyle, because you're so goated, we want you to throw the first pitch. And I was fucking ready. I was stoked. I'm like, I'm gonna get out there and throw fucking 90 miles an hour down the middle. Like, I'm gonna throw the fastest pitch tonight. No, it was not an MLB game. It was a, like, mid-level game. I don't really know how to fucking explain it. It's like, it's not even like AAA, AA. It's like below that. It's like college kids when they're not playing D1 during the summer, because they can't play D1 because it's the summer. They like play this. It's like college club ball basically. So it's competitive. I mean, it's like D1 kids, but it's not like MLB level. I actually low-key need a chicken. Oh! Good thing I looked that way. Oh, you fucking whore. Okay. But yeah. It's still a decent-sized stadium. It's like 2,400 people, you know? Point of me telling this story is, like, if you're a single, like, 21 to, like, 85-year-old in my area, like, hit me up. I'm kind of top shit. I almost threw the first pitch at baseball, so, like, hit me up. But yeah, I was like ready to fucking throw 95 down the middle, fastest pitch of the night, you know, show everybody what I'm about, get every chick in the stands soaked, and yeah, I didn't end up throwing the pitch. Why didn't I throw the pitch? This was fucking crazy, actually. So I'm down there, ready, like, just warming up, you know? Ready to throw 95 down the middle. I'm just getting warm. They're like kind of prepping me. They're like, yeah, you're gonna run out there, kind of wave to the crowd a little bit, smile. We're gonna like give you a little announcement. What do you want us to say? And I'm like, just say like the biggest, coolest fucking guy in the West Lafayette area is here to throw the first pitch. Like, obviously. And they were like, okay, what do you want us to actually say? I'm like, that. And then my boss is like, just say intern second year, something like that. Like, fuck you, man. But yeah, I'm warming up, and all of a sudden, like, corner of my ear, I hear like a wheel, like a creaky wheel turning, you know? Kind of like, you know, it's like a little shitty wheel. It's not like a perfectly round wheel. I don't really know what I'm saying. Think about like a high school janitor cart, you know? It's kind of like one of the wheels a little bit slower than the rest. I hear that out of the corner of my ear, right? I'm like, that's a weird sound, and I'm kind of in like this little dugout area, and I look over there, and there's just Buddy, like, I don't know, probably 13 years old, Make-A-Wish kid, chilling there, like, you know, and I'm like, fuck, because I knew exactly what this meant. I'm not throwing this pitch. I knew the exact next question I was gonna be asked. This guy walks up to me, this guy that works for the stadium. He's like, hey, Kyle, I bet you're pretty excited for that pitch, right? I'm like, I fucking know what you're going to say. The answer is no. No, I'm throwing it. Buddy can't even, there's no shot Buddy's getting it to the plate. I'm going to throw you 95 down the middle, and there's no shot this kid gets it to the plate. No shot, no chance. That's what's going through my head. But yeah, sure enough, he goes, hey Kyle, I know you're really excited for this pitch, but us and agree that it's probably better if Timmy throws the pitch. And it's like, fine. Alright, you know what? Fine. It's cool. It's not like I texted my parents or anything. You know, it's not like I was stoked for this or anything. Yeah, let him throw the pitch, and yeah, I ended up not throwing the first pitch of this baseball game, so kind of upsetting. Is all this true? Yes, it's fucking true. Well, okay, yes, I was supposed to throw the first pitch, but the reason I didn't throw it is because I showed up late, like deadass. No, yeah, that part was all fake. I deadass just like showed up late. Yeah, I'm honestly not upset about it. No, I didn't even tell my parents I was supposed to throw the first pitch. I mean, it was like a cool opportunity and everything, but like I'm not upset at all. Like, yes. Everything after that was completely fake. I did show up late though. Like as I'm walking into the stadium, they were throwing the first pitch late. Like I wasn't even close. I was supposed to be there like 20 minutes earlier than when I got there. Yeah. It's not my fault though. Like I did ask, I'm like, cuz they emailed me and I saw like the HR guy and he's like, "Yeah, get there." Cuz I asked him like, "What time do you want me to get there?" And he's like, "Game starts at 7. Get there at like 6:40, honestly. Like 6:40 should be plenty early enough." And I literally said, I'm like, "Okay, if anything changes or you get any contact information, email my personal email because I can't access my work email on my phone. We're not allowed to. It's like a security thing. Like you need to have a work phone if you want to access your email at home." He's like, "Oh, okay, perfect." He's like, "Just get there at 6:40. I do the smart thing and I get there at 6:35. Right? Parking ended up being a struggle, so I probably walked into the stadium at 6:38, still earlier than when I was supposed to get there. As I'm walking in, I walk up to this lady. And I'm like, "Hey, my name's Kyle. I'm with I'm supposed to throw the first pitch." Because I'm looking around for other people, right? I know, I've seen like the whole HR team. I know who I'm looking for. And I don't see them anywhere. Like, I'm super confused. I thought I'd like see them everywhere and they'd kind of tell me where to go, but no. So I find a worker. I'm like, "Hey, I'm supposed to like throw the first pitch." She kind of chuckles a little bit. Oh, that's the nether portal. But yeah, she kind of like looks at me and chuckles a little bit. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm just relaying what I was told. I was told I'm throwing the first pitch. Like, why are you freaking laughing at me, dude? But yeah, she pulls me to somebody else, and that person, they're just like fucking gossiping about me, like in front of my face. Like, "Oh, this guy thinks he's supposed to throw the first pitch." It's like, yes, that's what I was fucking told. Like, what do you want from me? And they're like, "Hey, they already threw the first pitch." And I'm like, "Bruh, it is 20 minutes before the baseball game starts. What do you mean you threw the first pitch?" Like, usually, I thought they did that like seconds before. Like, a guy walks out there, throws the first pitch, they sing the national anthem, and then the game starts. That's what I thought happened. Apparently not. Apparently 30 minutes beforehand, when the stadium is barren, you walk out there and throw the first pitch. My bad. My bad. Like, I was supposed to know that. But, yeah, then I go sit down 20 minutes before the baseball game, knowing damn well everybody who, like, from work that I'm supposed to be, like, hanging out with, who's going to be watching the game, isn't coming until, like, 7:15, 15 minutes into the game starting. So I know damn well I'm just going to be chilling here alone for the next 20 minutes. Get on my phone. HR lady walks up, and she's like, "You must be an intern." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm an intern. I've met her, like, 7 times, but it's chill. It's cool. You know, it's cool." And I'm like, "Yeah, no, I'm an intern." And she's like, "Oh, that's cool." And then we, like, chit-chat about, like, what I'm doing at work. Super nice lady. Like, everybody that works there is super nice. But, yeah, super nice lady. And then she's like, "Yeah, like, where is everyone?" I'm like, "Yeah, I bet they'll come like 15 minutes after the game starts. You know, like most people don't really show up early." She's like, "Yeah, this is kind of weird though. I thought this would be like a bigger event. Like my intern was supposed to come, and then I asked her like, 'Are you coming?' And she's like, 'No.' And it's like, oh, so I'm just going to the baseball game for nothing." Like, pretty funny on her end, you know. I don't know. She seemed like not super pissed, but like kind of pissed that her intern wasn't coming. You know what I mean? Like she wasn't holding it against her or anything, but it's kind of like, you know, I came to this game because it's the intern meetup event and you're not coming, you know? But, whatever. But yeah, she's like, "Yeah, my intern was supposed to come, but apparently she's not even coming, so I don't even think many of them are coming." I'm like, "Yeah, like, this is literally what I expected. I probably wasn't going to come either if I wasn't throwing the first pitch." But, I'm just, no, I would have came. I would have came. It's a good way to meet people. I lied. I totally would have gone. But, yeah, she's like, "I wonder where everybody is." I thought more people would show up. And then she's like, yeah, it was supposed to be a whole event and everything. Like, we were throwing the first pitch and everything. Like, we were supposed to throw the first pitch and somebody else did. And I'm like, do I say it? She's like, yeah, apparently we're supposed to have an intern to throw the first pitch. And at this point, I'm like, I just have to say it, right? So I kind of go, yeah, that was actually, that was supposed to be me. And she's like, no. What happened? And I'm like, I just showed up late. I didn't have the heart to tell her, because I love the dude that, like, set the whole thing up. I love him. I can't, like, throw him under the bus. Throw him under the bus. He's, like, literally one of the nicest guys I've ever worked with ever. And there's no way I'm throwing him under the bus for, like, telling me to show up later than I needed to be there. So I'm like, yeah, I showed up late. I took a nap or something. That's literally what I said. I'm pretty sure I did. I said I took a nap, and that's why I didn't throw the first pitch, which is crazy. Crazy. But oh well. How was the rest of the night? It was good. I mean, the rest of the interns got there. I just, like, I met one of the interns I, like, kind of knew. Like, I met him at, most of the interns go to Purdue. So, like, I wouldn't say I, like, know them, but, like I've seen them, you know what I mean? But yeah, I've like seen them, you know what I mean? And one of them, like, I've seen at a party before. Like, I met him, and we talked at the gym a lot. I'd say we're not like friends, but we're like acquaintances. He's somebody I would like to invite up to my apartment at some point. I just never, like, got around to it. You know, he's like a cool guy. I want to hang out with him, get to know him better. So I go sit by him. I meet one of his friends who's also an intern, and I met them, like, well, I guess, from this event, which was great, and we started hanging out, which is cool. So yeah, it was totally worth going. What's crazy is, like, you know, your first time at a work event, like, the HR guys are trying to, like, make everybody feel homey, and I knew, like, they're fine with us drinking at a work event. Like, I've heard stories from, like, my brother about work events and my sister about work events, and it's like, it's supposed to be, like, literally a party, you know? Not like a party where everybody's, like, blackout, but, like, you're there to have a good time, you know? And people were, like, a little bit afraid to drink, and I'm kind of, like, chuckling to myself about it. I'm like, when is I probably shouldn't say his name. When is... I'll bleep that out. When is the HR guy going to buy everybody a drink? That's like my thought, because he's got the company card, he's going to buy everybody a drink, and it'll kind of, like, turn into a night. And sure enough, like, I see him kind of, like, waiting to pop the question. He's, like, kind of doing small talk first, because he doesn't want to, like, hop into, so who wants a beer, you know what I mean? And then finally he's like, anybody want a hot dog? Or a beer or anything? Wait, no, that's not what happened. Sorry, that is not what happened. That's not what happened. He says, does anybody want a hot dog? One of the interns, frat intern, by the way, hard frat intern, like, one of the frat guys that's so frat, usually, you know how, like, frat guys are super social, but sometimes there's the frat guys that are just so fratty, you literally can't hold a conversation with him. Like, he's, like, social, but, like, he's so frat, you literally can't even talk to him because he's so frat. One of those is our intern. Like, nice guy, but he's just so frat you can't have a conversation with him. And he goes, can I have a beer, actually? And I was like, yeah, of course. He loved that, because he knew, like, that was kind of the goal of the night. He was trying to slip it in there, but he didn't want to, like, actually offer interns some beers. So he just offered a hot dog and was going to see what happened. And that was crazy to me. And then a bunch of other interns got beers, which is, like, obviously it's a great time. But I don't know if they ever asked if he was 21. I think they just assumed. Do I like my internship? Yeah, I actually love it. They do a really good job. They do a lot of things that other internships don't do. So first of all, I'm getting, like, hands-on experience, and I'm actually doing a project. Like, they put a lot into making sure the interns have actual projects, which is so important, because so many internships turn into, like, just random bullshit. You know what I mean? It's like, go get me coffee, you know? And here, I've been here 2 years now, and I've done actual work both years. This year more so than last year, but I'm older, which makes sense. But, like, I've done actual work both years, which is so crazy for an internship. And it's crazy that I'm, like, saying that, you know? It's, yeah, that's wild. Any advice for getting internships? Number one, have a useful major. Like, absolutely. Like, if you're trying to get an internship, I'm going to assume you're in college. And if you're in college, have a useful major, right? Don't go there and waste your time. So many people do that. They wonder why they don't get internships, and their major is like psychology, for example. So, are they the ones clicking? Yeah. Like psychology, nothing wrong with it, right? If you want to learn more about psychology, that's cool. But if your goal is to make money in life, and you are majoring in psychology, you will probably struggle. Unless you get a PhD. If you get a PhD in psychology, you'll be fine. Right? So many majors, though. I could go on. Hey, if you're going for a useless major, then just be a trade. Welder, plumber. Welders make so much fucking money. So much. If you can weld, get a maintenance job somewhere, like at a factory, you're set. Like, seriously, you're set. So that's number one. Number two... Ooh, thank you. Number two, apply, man. It's literally just apply, apply, apply. Have a good resume. Like, that's so important. Most of your application, like, I've been auto-rejected a bunch, and I didn't know why until recently. I went back and looked at my resume again, and I'm like, wow, this is dog shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Useful major, apply, 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 and have a good resume. And holy shit, actually, my biggest regret from college, seriously, is not joining clubs. I am in 0 clubs. Like, quite literally, I am in, like, no clubs. Which is great for my GPA. Amazing. I have a great GPA. I'm very happy. Like, I'm still active socially, right? Like, I go to the gym every day. I train people. I hang out with friends. I have a lot of friends. I'm pretty social. Things like that. But I'm in no clubs and I have no experience, right? Obviously, I got this amazing internship, which is now my experience. But if I didn't have that, I would have nothing, and I'd be in a really, really bad spot. What are examples of useful majors? If you're doing business is fine if you do like finance or accounting. If you do marketing, you'll have a great time in college because you'll have nothing to do. But when you leave college, you're really going to struggle. Finding a job in marketing, which is really sad because I love marketing. I think it's so interesting. I wanted to get a minor in marketing even, but it's very hard to get jobs in a major in marketing. Very difficult. So yes, if you're doing business, accounting, or finance, great majors. Great majors. You'll get a great job. You'll be very happy. If you want to do sciences, I mean, you're not going to get paid much. Like chemistry, if you want to do chemistry, try chemical engineering first. If you want to do physics, don't be a physics major. Do engineering. I am quite literally a physics major. Yeah, so as far as sciences go, typically, I'm trying to think of other sciences like biology. Try biomedical engineering. I know I'm just listing different engineerings, but seriously, I mean, obviously I'm biased because I am an engineer, but engineering is one of the best degrees, and I promise you it's not that hard. Like, first of all, every kid cheats on everything, which is so stupid in my opinion. Like, you're there to learn, so I don't, and I still get good grades. But like, I don't know what my point is. My point is, you'll be fine. Like, honestly, you will be fine. If you put the work in and you just try and use your brain a little bit, the classes literally are not that hard. Like, kids just get so uptight about engineering, and they're like, oh my god, I bet your classes are so hard. It's like, no, they're really not. If you just pay attention in lecture, they cover everything you'll be tested on. And I'm at one of the hardest engineering schools in the nation. I'm at Purdue. Like, we're number 5. And I promise you, if you go to every lecture, you don't even have to take notes necessarily. I mean, you might. I mean, notes will help. But, like, you don't need to. I need cows. What the hell? Well, that's cool. Sorry, I keep going off on tangents. Other useful majors. There's a bunch. I'm just not thinking of them. I I mean, trade school obviously is fucking phenomenal. If I had to rank them, it'd be... Honestly, trade school might be above engineering just because you make money so much younger. Like, you can get invested in things so much younger. It's insane. Like plumbing, welding. That might be the best majors. Okay, I'm not gonna survive this. Electrician, welder, shit like that might be my number one. Number two, engineering. Like, seriously, engineering is one of the few majors that isn't going anywhere. It's just not. There's always going to be shit that needs to be built and designed. Doctor, holy shit, right? If you have the money to get through doctor school and you're smart enough to do it, go, you do that shit, man. You do that shit. Oh, the two business majors I listed, accounting and finance, those are great. Come on. Did I just make him uninterested? Bro, it's sex and now he doesn't care about wheat-based. Yeah, chat. I don't know if I'm just too focused on the cows, but I literally can't think of any other more useful majors. I know there are some. I literally just can't think of them. And everything you guys are listing is not useful. If you have named something in chat and I haven't said it back to you, I promise you I read it. Just, I wouldn't recommend majoring in it. If you're paying $160,000 or less even, if you're paying $40,000 to go to college and money is not a thought of yours, you're going to regret it when you grow up. You're going to be like, holy shit, why didn't Biden get rid of my student loans? That's going to be a thought of yours. And the truth is, it's because you picked something fucking stupid and useless that you didn't deserve to make money off of. My original plan was to make a diamond hoe just to piss y'all off, because, like, fuck it, I could have with all the diamonds I had, but... Oh, we're struggling now. Holy fuck, yes, I completely forgot about computer science. Thank you. How nobody said computer science, or someone didn't say computer science earlier? Wild. Yeah, computer science. If I could switch my major right now and keep all of my progress, be at the same level of progress that I'm at currently, I would hands down do computer engineering. Hands down. No question in my mind whatsoever. None. Yeah, the ability to code. The biggest thing with computer engineering is you can quite literally do like anything once you get your major. Anything. It is crazy. Your capabilities are like endless. It's insane. You can do anything with computer engineering. If you think of a thought, you can do anything. Especially with AI now. Get a computer engineering degree with a minor in AI. You're fucking set, dude. You're set. But yes, I do agree with the sentiment that, like, money isn't everything. I totally get that. Totally. It's just like, at the end of the day, most of the people who say money isn't everything have never been poor. You know what I mean? Alright, next episode is going to be Nether. I just wanted to give you guys like a nice little chill one, right? They've been crazy lately. I know this one's not going to get the views the other ones do. I mean, chat-wise, like, the streams where I'm just, like, talking to you guys, like, the one stream where you guys were just asking me about college questions the whole time, and I just talked about stream, that's the most viewers I've had, you know, and I enjoy those better. But, like, at the same time, I'm trying to get 2 YouTube videos, at least 1 video a week, maybe 2. So, I mean, I'm going to keep trying to do the Minecraft stuff. Because, what is this? Is this an underwater ruined portal? Yeah, that's badass as fuck. Wait, do I just stand above it? Okay. Oh, a door. Oh. Y'all are too smart. It's sucking me down. It's sucking me down. Oh, y'all are so fucking smart. Can I get a change of biomes, please? Like, this is crazy. Why is it... Uh-oh. Why is it the same biomes over and over again? It's all stone and these pine trees. Okay. I low-key want all this coal. Like, I need coal. Ooh, that's a good question, actually. Hold on, let me kill a zombie. High school jobs? What are high school jobs I would suggest? I feel like I had a great high school setup. So I worked at... hold on, sorry. I saw a skeleton, I got nervous. So I worked at Menards, which I wouldn't really suggest. It's just retail. To be honest, what I would suggest more than Menards... That dog just levitated. Or like regular retail, like stocking shelves, because you're not going to learn anything from that, is food industry. Because food industry, you deal with people when they're just being complete assholes all the fucking time, right? How many bones do I have? 4. That should be enough. It's worth a shot. Oh, and there's more in the water. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm him. I just gotta get some ink. But yeah, food industry, because you're working with people, and people are fucking, especially in America, they get goddamn passionate about their food, man. Oh, ink. But yeah, people get passionate about their food, and it's good to like learn that people are assholes. You know what I mean? Obviously, it's kind of obvious sometimes, but it's still good to learn. But yeah, food industry's good. My favorite of my high school jobs was landscaping. Not just like any landscaping, but like I basically was a house manager. So if this guy, hello, wanted me to mow his lawn, I'd mow his lawn. If he wanted me to, stupid dogs killing my sheep. Vacuum his house, I'd vacuum his house. If you wanted me to build a deck, I'd build a deck. And those are all skills that you're going to want to learn, you know? Things like how to mow a lawn properly. Things like how to take care of a house. And that's all really valuable information. Things like how to work a drill, a hammer. And obviously, like, you're probably like, oh my god, of course I know how to work a hammer. You hit the nail in. Yes, but there's more to it than that, you know? The more you do it, the better you get at it. And when you build a deck on your own by scratch, you're going to fuck things up. And he was a great boss in the way that he knew he'd fuck things up. He understood that and, like, kind of allowed it. You know what I mean? Be like, try not to fuck up. I'll yell at you for fucking up. But I'm going to let you keep fucking up so that when you're older, you won't in your own house. Which was awesome. And I have tons of stories from that job that, like, I literally probably shouldn't say on stream. But it was a great experience. Get him. Good boy. Fuck him up. Good boy. Fuck, man. That shit hurts, dude. Getting better at playing through it, at least. I'm gonna let this finish cooking, and then I'm probably gonna wrap up. I appreciate y'all watching me just kind of talking, not really doing anything. I mean, yeah, great viewership. You guys like it better when I talk rather than do the whole fucking gimmick of the game, which is playing Minecraft with a shot collar on. Which I really appreciate, because I would prefer to move into this route of streaming rather than hooking up a dog collar every time I fucking want to make money. But yeah, appreciate y'all. Love you all so much. I'm out of here. Peace.